Alright, muri yeZimbabwe kusangana kwatiri kuita zvakare ipo pano pazimunyusi update apo patinoda kupa ma first hand update anonga ari kuitika munyika yedu yeZimbabwe. So zvatiri kuona paskirini apa muri yeZimbabwe matsamba ari kusubmitwa kukoti nevagari, vanhu vakavhota, vanhu vazviramba zveConstitutional Amendment Bill number 3, vanhu vakavhota vakuchiendesa ma-MPs kumakoti. Pari kuendeswa ma-MPs akawanda kusanganisirana na Tatenda Mawetera uya munoziva uya ano ari Minister of ICT vari kuendeswa wese. Vanhu vari kuti no, tiri kuona kuti President Emerson Mnangagwa vari kumanikidza zvinhu zviri kuda vanhu zviri Constitutional Amendment Bill number 3. vanhu havasi kutombozvida kana kahwani because vanhu va fed up nebato reZANU-PF. So zvavari kuronga izvi vanhu havasi kuzvida. So muri yeZimbabwe tichaenda kuna Temba Muliswa. Temba Muliswa ari kunyasa mupfungwa dzakanonga nyasozvo kuti zvinhu zviri kusapota zvinhu zvakatodhakwa cheche hazitomboite, but muchaona achanozviedza nepanogona napo kupfekenyedza kuti anga achisapota, but iye anokanyatsoona kuti papa hazviite zvinhu zvendiri kusapota izvi. So tiri kuona panapa muri yeZimbabwe matsamba ari kusubmitwa ese muri kuona paskirini apa. Kuri kunzi the people of Boyera West constituency have taken tafadzwa mugwadi to court for attempting to stay in parliament beyond the term limit without the people's mandate. Click here for more information. Tikona panapa nditafadzwa mugwadi uyu akatowanda mauya anotomboiswa ese panapa muri yeZimbabwe. Uyu ndi Raji Modi ndofunga tiri kuona panapa kuBulawayo kumuri yeZimbabwe. The people of Bulawayo South constituency have taken Raji Modi to court for attempting, ndofunga tiri kuona mashoko esaka but kuti ma-MPs achende ma-constituency akasiyana muri yeZimbabwe. ana Washington Zanda wati kunana Goromonzi South chichi chimwe akawanda mauya acho ari kusubmitwa kukoti. ana Andrew Nkani tiri kuona panapa kunana Chakari constituency tiri kuona panapa zvinhu zvinomira zvakanaka vakawandisisa zvinhu zvisikatomboite. So tiri kuona panapa ana Tenda Ipinduka ana Chichi akawandisa matsamba acho muri yeZimbabwe. So tira kuti tiende panapa muri yeZimbabwe pana Temba Muliswa tione kuti chii chiri kuitika because kuri kunzi kune vanhu vari kukoti uko vakaungana kukoti. So tira kuti tiende tione kuti chii chiri kuitika. Regedzai tidaiso panapa munyase kuona kuti chii chiri kunyasa kumboitika. Temba Muliswa anonga achida kusupporta zvinhu zvisiririzvo, anotraya kukwana kuedza nepanogona napo kuti anga achikwana pano pasingakwani muri yeZimbabwe. So tiri kuona panapa muri yeZimbabwe pakanyorwa kunzi hazvinozobuda because pane patonyorwa kunzi vanhu vari kuparliament pari zvino. So Temba Muliswa abva anyora iye achitoti no, zvinhu izvi kutopedza nguva kwavari kutoita uku, hapana kana nezviripo zvavari kutombotaura, basi kune kwasa zvakanyorwa tione kuno hapangari kupindura because angari kupindura vanhu vanga vari kukote muri yeZimbabwe. Ndofunga tiri kuona muzuva ranhasi vanhu vari kuparliament uku kuri kushishidziwa ma-MPs kuti vange vachivhota, vamwe vari kupiwa mari, vamwe vari kuita sei. So tiri kuona Temba Muliswa ari kuedza sort of like kuvharidzira zvinhu zviri pachena. So tikona pana pakanyorwa kunzi the wave of court application against various, because ma-court application tiri kutaura aya ari kuya ndo akupindwa naTemba Muliswa manje kuti ma-court application aya haana dhiri chimwe atotaura kuti haana kana dhiri. Constitutional yakatopera kudhara is due done ndo zvikuedza kutaura panapa. So tikona pana pakanyorwa kunzi the wave of the court application against various MPs ndofunga mukona ma-MPs yose vanga vari kutaura regarding Constitutional Amendment Bill number 3 is misguided and waste of time for everyone involved, including the court. This is simply the last gossip of those opposed as constitutional is assembly a done deal. It's merely a tactic to intimidate. It's merely a tactic of intimidate MPs ahead of the upcoming votes. Tiri kuona panapa muri yeZimbabwe ndo zviri kuitika. Zvina zvinomira zvakanaka. Temba Muliswa atotaura kuti dhiu ratopera kudhara, saka musazvinetse zvenyu nekuti zvakazodai so hapana. Dhiu ratopera kudhara. Tiri kuona na Henry Muchena vari kutaurawo nenhauwa dzemari dziri kusekuleta kutoti zvizimbori kana worldwide cheche hazvitomboitwi zvinhu zvakafana nezvo. Nyangwe kunana America chaizvo zvinosungisisa ka zvinhu zvaizvo. kuAmerica kunogadzwa ma-US cheche kuonekwa kuite murwi wema-US nenda nachivhazi zvezve anatagwira nacho zvinosungisisa kunyika ndogadzwa ma-US cheche zvinotosungisisa. So tiri kuona panapa ingaenda seko mberi nyika yacho isina kana mutemo isina kana chii, ingori nyika ingoti inenge ichingoranwa nezvigananda muri yeZimbabwe. So nhauwa idzi hadzina kumira zvakanaka, nhauwa idzi dziri kupisa zvekupisa zvezve. Rekedzei tinzwe makomboredi vetinawo pano tinzwe kuti zvinenge zvakamira sei kuparliament uko, because kuparliament zvinhu zvinotombomira zvakanaka.
It's time consuming, but there are people that are doing something. What are you doing in Zimbabwe, in the Zimbabwean space, with regards to the law of the land? We know we have a police force. We don't have a police department, and that word force needs to get out.
Absolutely.
And it was a tool used by the colonizer. And when I praise Britain for a comfortable life that I have, and the opportunities that I've managed to seize, it's not because I love the colonizer. I'm just selfish like the lots that are not honest. I love the life that I live. I've got electricity every day. I've got running water every day. But in Zimbabwe, I have to drill a borehole. I have to put solar. But, but we need to be addressing those things. And we were joking the other day saying the problem is we elected, just to follow again, I think it was Tatenda, I might misquote, where the small number of voters and the people that are actually participating in the politics. If you elect Mafume, who never had electricity and believes everybody should suffer like they suffered, and then you put him in charge of cleaning the city, he's okay with putting Marara Mugomba. So the people that you put in charge, if I want someone to deal with AI issues, I wouldn't put Mawetera. I love her as a woman, and I'm actually proud of the strides she's made now to research and actually have advisors that tell her it's a lot better now than when she first started. But we've put the wrong people in charge of critical portfolios. Mtuli actually, is a good candidate for his post. Because if you look at his papers that he writes out here and everywhere, it's on point. But the economics of the country doesn't allow him. The power to do what is needed is not there. And it's the same thing that Governor Gono had to contend with. He'd been pushing for dollarization, and the same team was saying no, no, and then last minute, when things were really on when the country was really on its knees, then dollarization was accepted. So we have some brilliant minds in the country, but the system that we operate under, even when we go to Zimra, we don't want to pay what we should pay. I have so many offers. Sistren, dokubatsirai, mother, ambuya. So that mindset is alive. And you want to talk about fixing a constitution of the land. You can't even fix the basic, adherence to the law. And I've highlighted, the points where we had the opportunity to put a law in place. We've got people supporting these chiefs courts that are so abusive to women and men as well, equally. And we laugh at those things. Those things need to be abolished. The the chief's role is being, it's not there anymore. The chieftainships were destroyed at colonization. If we need to make up our minds as a society as to what we want, but don't hate on those that are taking advantage, because that's what we did. We all came to diaspora, the majority of people here, and we seized the opportunities as we saw them. So don't be blaming on others that are seizing the opportunities as they're seeing them. One day you're complaining about lawlessness, and then when that law gets, touched on, you're then also saying that it shouldn't be touched on. But you've been acknowledging all along of lawlessness. So I once said I would speak out after my father, passes, because it would have been disrespectful to speak against the struggle that they went. It would have been as if I'm speaking against the struggle, but the majority of his mates are gone alongside him, but they are a handful, and those handful are a semblance. The problem are you and I. What are we doing? We're shying away from politics. We walk away from parliament, and now we're being told the parliament is where the decisions are being made. We are not participating the way that our fathers did. They coordinated. In fact, we attack each other. A formidable opposition is very easy to build if we follow through on what we say in these spaces. But what are we opposing? Are we opposing sense or nonsense? So I will land there and just leave it with you. That rega ndibve kuma-anonymous ndimbonovhenta kuna mudhara kuti mudhara tichipenga kuti cab 3 masabhuku aitocomplaina kuti vari kutivhiringidza kukohwa mhani handiti vagara vachangopanana zvigaro kumusoro ikoko. Those are the sentiments that I witnessed. It doesn't mean that the next person is not seeing an opportunity saying kuti ichi chichaita kuti ndipinde ichi, ichi chichaita kuti ndiite tenda ichi. So at the end of the day, coordinated effort, and I think we speak out of frustration. We don't have a leader to follow who's actually hitting home with the issues that matter to us. So I land on there. Thank you.
Oh, thank you very much. I do appreciate it. You appreciate. Thank you very much. Can I come to Tatenda CK Ungwe? Please, can you take the mic?
Hello.
Hey, did you say?
What is say Uncle Gerard and the fellows Zimbabwe? Kwana eri ku up north today.
We wonder why they ask us to pay water when it's raining every day. Yeah.
Yeah, but
yeah, why should we pay for water when it always rains every day?
Gerard. Thank you for hosting us. I think it's about to get on my basa to mazan. But ndaboti timboteerera ndiri kuperiferi ndiri kumateresi but mweya wemukomredi wanditaiwa komredi hamurambe makagara kumateresi muchitaurawo muvanhu vanenge vachitaura zvine nonetheless, we won't talk about individuals, but we'll talk about the current state of affairs. Uncle Gerard, it's said where we are heading. Firstly, and to celebrate, but I also want to just say things that are happening to the Greater Stonery, where demolition took place, where people were loyal to ZANU-PF, and also the events that are happening in South Africa. Maybe eye-openers that we have one time, we have one start. And to those that say people in the diaspora, they forget one thing. Even ZANU-PF, ZIPRA, ZANLA, ZAPU, both political parties and their military wings, they never operated in Zimbabwe. Their bases were outside, strategically so. Same as in South Africa. And I'm making wakaita mamacha ishamitira kuLondon kunoko pavaidzidza. Saka people, they should not assume kuti vanhu vari diaspora we are useless. You give people a platform, Mango Gerard, one of the biggest platform that is making Zimbabwe shake. Even kuti kuzonzi kuparira kwanorenovate kwata sei. It was pressure that was coming out of this space. So on that, vanhu vari kuZimbabwe, remove that notion yekuti muri paground mofunga kuti you are better revolutionaries and fighters than people that are in the diaspora. No, it's not like that. We are all fighting for one Zimbabwe. The struggle is the same. We put same and maybe more effort sometimes, because what we do, it also moves the country economically by remittances. But let me go straight to the matter of the day. Uncle Gerard, Parliament, citizens. Kune vamwe vachitaura kuti ma-parliamentarians they've got power to decide for citizens. Ma-parliamentarians vanoshandisa power ratakavhesta mavari. It's not absolute. We gave them the mandate. Those people, they are on a mandate. On a mandate to act on our behalf. When they are acting outside our mandate, we have a right. Like all those court cases, I don't know whether they are legit or not. We have a legitimate cause to question kuti iwo zvauri kunotaura izvi uri kutaura in which capacity, because angojerani, remember tichidiscussa panapa kuti the consultation phase, did it meet the required threshold compared near 2013? So how then do you say ma-parliamentarians aitorambidzwa Richard Changirai kunotoni akabhuka Kungoni Stadium, Norton is my second home, akabhuka Kungoni Stadium akazorambidzwa kuita seats. Saka akaita consultation nevanhu kupi kwaanozonodiscussa mandate yacho nari kuona kupi iripo evidence yekuti akadeprivwa inokwanisa kuti inotorwa endiswa nayo koti kuti uyu munhu uyu zvaari kuya achidiscussa, who gave them the mandate? Vanhu vasakote constitution nekuimisinterpreta, which has been the case since day one, that people misinterpret the constitution to suit a false narrative. When we know most of the MPs, they never sit with their people. And there is no MP. Kunobango Gerard, if it was not for data protection, I would have put my emails, my confirmation emails by Jumbotron up. Pandoe patino invite monthly na MP kuti huyai tidiscusse motopiwa masloti kuti a post code 123 muri kumita MP musi wakadai so, because it's the same system, almost the system yedu yekuZimbabwe iri some sort, even with the changes aina kutiza kuti the West Minister a system zvekuti vanhu vanofunga kuti ma-MPs and ma-parties are above ma-citizens vasanyepe. They need to go and read properly section 67 yeconstitution yeZimbabwe nemamwe ma-sections ari within that framework. Hatidi vanhu vanouya vachiudza vanhu zvekunyepa kuti MP kana aelectwa ane simba will need. Angojerani, MP is an contracted employee. Who is the employer? Is the constituent. How do you decide for a constituency? Ndakapa example a few days ago paimwe space amakahosta yekuti how can one administration decide on a situation without sitting with the board? Who is the board when it comes to parliamentary affairs? It's the citizen. The board, you present, no, we will, as the CEO Wamaka appoint or chief executive officer or chief financial officer when you so. But I would decide Uncle Gerard, usina with a seat in a board. I will say mandate that thing, it's an illegality from the word go when Munanga Gopaka Garachi Changa with that process, whether how they will want to legitimize it. But the one thing that is going to make this whole thing interesting, Uncle Gerard, where ZANU-PF have been having a shoulder, it's now boiling there down south. The Ramaphosa and ANC, they've got a lot on their hands that they cannot offer extended hands to ZANU-PF. It's going to go down whereby, as citizens, your court challenges, mass protest, and all sorts of action illegal within the confines yeconstitution yedu inotibvumira kudemonstrata, inotibvumira kuita challenge anything that is unconstitutional and undemocratic, and need is there. Because how do you trust my MP nemasenators angojerati nevanhu vanoti vari kuflauntirwa mari, vanhu vakatanga vaisirwa maofa ema250 pamwe yemanje yamubva ya2 and those guys they won't be bothered. Because chinoda munhu chii? Munhu akapiwa imba, akaita imba kuzoti vana vake vanemba, akatangawo kabhizinesi kanompo chingwa on a daily basis. That's the approach in my MPs akawanda. It's so long my kids and my sofa set. So we cannot have those people to decide the future. Because it's not only a situation that Ango Gerard to discuss at 2030. It's way bigger. Those Zimbabweans, if you can own any capacity, you are entitled to even go to court as an individual, or take your MP and the government of Zimbabwe to task in the parliament. Because I'm happy when one tell sometimes Zimbabweans Uncle Gerard, our level of education in Nondishamisa. Kuti mageneral akasiya tichi vakaramba kuti havasalute musivhirieni ene blazano PF. Yes, Uncle Gerard, yadeuka. But we have something that we can prevent. We cannot moan about spilled milk, Uncle Gerard. We know, all of us, we know. Kuti, since 2000, my elections are in Zimbabwe. ZANU-PF 1 year. Yes, we know the military, because of the deep state, facilitated. But when that same military can have one of the no, if this is beyond even Isuzu Zatai pusher, we need something different. We cannot allow this to go on. People should not talk because ZANU-PF did A, B, C, and D. We need a mindset. Munoona vanhu South Africa vanorwa, but they can find each other. Over the weekend, kwakune summit, the summit of the left, conference of the left. Ango Gerard, kuti Malema na Zuma vaiva vasikagarisane space 1. Malema na Esma Hashula vanga vasikagarisane space 1. But over the weekend, all these people were the one ideology, mass democratic movement. They met the conference before my local government election. How do we framework? My opposition, how are we going to go to the local government election? What is the vision? What is the bigger picture for South Africa? It's what is lacking with Zimbabwe. We are not matured politically to understand, yes, today this person betrayed me, but there is something called Zimbabwe that we only have. No matter ndakanogara kumazi Uncle Gerard, ndakagara kupi. I need that time yekuenda kuZimbabwe, ndoenda kuVictoria Falls, ndoenda kuHwange, ndoenda kwaMereki kunogocha. But with the current regime, I cannot go. Because that regime cannot allow independent voices that we will find in our neighboring countries. Just that, before Tatora Mama, right? That independent voice of questioning. Unozera imba yapiswa, mai vako vatretenewa, wainkasaretwa. Because ZANU-PF understood one thing. These people, they will never unite, they divided, they hold on to challenges. But since we understood the task, Ango Gerard. And if even now, if we can understand the task, but zvakafanana Malema aiudza vanhu vekusouth Africa kuti mapedza kurova mafurena muchatanga kurovana vakuurayana manje kuti mazulu ari kuudza matsonga nemavhenda kuti machangana, you should leave. Hamtima South Africans, you are not South Africans now. Akaudzwa 2019 naMalema. It's the same. Yekuti isusu ayo vari kunzi muri vekuZimbabwe neMozambique. Hamtima South Africans. If you follow my dynamics in South Africa right now. So Matsonga, Mavenda, you are not South African enough because Mrivatema, you are not light and beautiful. Wakazeni, they are not beautiful. Mama Sutu, Matwana, Mazulu, Machozi. So it's the same thing that we need to think. Politics is too personal. Because Zimbabwe is very personal. I see ideological. They no later ideology. If they become too personal, I'm going to say, inini kana ndatoti tadini nyangwe tadini achitaura zvinhu zvekuti zvinokwanisa kufambisa pamberi nekuti tadini Dr. Tadini at one point vakambondibetray or vakabetray someone who I trust. I cannot. Zviri better tirambe tiopreswa. But united we are strong. Ndosaka pakanzi rume rimwe vaiziva vanhu vakutara pavakapa tsumo rume rimwe harikombe churu wovhetse apa I retired I'm a general vari muzano PF vasiri kuda chinhu fragmented opposition. Let's speak one voice. Let's oppose chinhu. Let's go to the street. Machechi ataura mabishop emachechi aita sei vazama the other church side dzinenge dzana mutendi nevamwe vese dziri kutaurawo kune kuti vari kudyawo but vano understand kuti majority yemacitizens are suffering. Kana vataura listen musataura kuti ye ndo vakafacilitata 2017 hatina kwatosvika ichi kana chinhu chapfuura apa angojeradi zviri kuitwa izvi zviri kunzi mutendi anonzi 1 million ndakanda kupai ishoma ndakuda kupai 5 million manga muchiti mari anoda kutengerai Rolls Royce ndotengera vanhu 77 mota ndakukutengerai. It's rubbing salt kuti we are going to an elitist Zimbabwe where there is the very poor and the very rich. Hapana middle class. There won't be. We are going to next year anenge a billionaire. That's a fallacy. That space won't be there. Because
anenge a millionaire man.
Angonyera ndikataura nditorerawo dzimba dzavakambokana dzimba dzipazwa pavakambovaka for a period. Neishu dzematitle deeds neishu dzemasabhuku deals kuri kuita vanhu maproject achona kwaunewo kuti uri kuita project yako vanhu ivavo vari kuuya they are coming. Munhu vanhu votaurawo kuti isusu tomira pedu tega takamira kuti isusu saJohn Peter Paul tofamba tega Judas Iscariot nevamwe ava vatengesi ngavafambe vega. Judas Iscariot akatombofamba naJesu akazosiyiwa ngatimbofamba naJudas tinozovasiya asi tenge taachivha what needs to be achieved. Thank you.
Right. Thank you very much. I do appreciate it. Right. Okay. I want to ask is it Tete Kinde? Come through Mbizi, you follow Justice, you come through Owen and then Dr. Tadini. Let's go with that order.
Yes, Mkoma Gerald, Mrundin's.
I am good. Thank you very much for coming through, my bro.
I'm doing great, yeah. So I just want to be straight to the point. Now we kept 3. Chunichi ndechezano PF. I think Mdara uyu Mnangagwa makamunzwa hapa anga achitaura he was saying he's a constitutionalist. Today he's now supporting the constitution being murdered. So which means basically there is something behind KB3. They want to continue to loot. They want to continue with corruption. So I mean, I'm with the point that I'm so happy and excited that there's a mixing between my retired generals, my generals, and the general population. And I believe the people in ZANU-PF, some of the people, they are not for this nonsense. This is nonsensical bill amendment, this one. This is a rubbish thing. Say kuti no, let us take this bill to the people. One wait my referendum. The reason why he's doing that is that this thing is not popular. It's not for the people. You know, even the ZANU-PF supporters, they know that. There are only few ZANU-PF people who are supporting this one because they are benefiting it. They are benefiting from looting the minerals. They are benefiting from doing the corruption deals, the tender deals. That's why you are not weak. Water. How can you give water a license? Just splashing it out like that. It's because they are looting it behind this constitution. So they want to continue to mow. They want to continue to take. And the only way they can prolong their life in this looting business is to support and to amend the constitution to support the CAP 3. This is very open. These are murderers. And it's not going. You unosvika paextend yokutaura vanhu kuti inini I respect the constitution. Mangwana wakuchinja wakusapota zvinhu zvisiri izvo. Constitution inonatsa kutaura kuti if you want to extend whether it's the cycle or the period or whatever, you need to take this bill to the people, because the people are the ones who voted for that referendum. It's like the marriage of the country. So why are you taking this thing to the parliament? Because Watenga Chabango and few other culprits there, so that it will see through. My advice to the parliamentarians right now is, kana changosvika kuti chinhu chakuvoterwa izvi, kana wakapromiswa 100,000 yako and vote against this nonsense, hapana zvaunoitwa, you won't be killed. Kana wakapromiswa, I don't know, GD3 or DG what, I don't know it there. Kana wakaipromiswa, take that motor, vote against this nonsense, and to see what will happen. No one will interfere with your decision. You are a citizen of the country. You are a citizen of Zimbabwe. You have got the right to vote against this nonsense. You know, my ZANU-PF thugs, they are taking us for granted. Ndinombofunga pakuti no, non-violent movement, what. But sometimes nombofunga kuti no, we need a revolution. We need to take our guns again and fight these thugs, because we cannot